Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning con call. First, we'll start with the derivative and technical update. On technical front, we see yesterday Nifty witnessed a volatile trading session and closed on a flat note. On the daily chart, past two trading session, index is holding the lower support levels of 19,300 marks, which is a 20 exponential moving average levels, and witnessing a bounce from those levels. So now we believe that index may retest the value of its 15 simple moving average, which is around 19,560 levels in the coming trading session. If those levels are taken out, then we may rally towards 19,800 levels. So overall bias remains bullish with the support of 19,269. So overall 19,200 will be the support zone. And for the next coming 2-3 trading sessions, 19,200 to 19,800 should be the range, while line 19,560 level should act as an immediate hurdle for the Nifty. On the Bank Nifty front, yesterday Bank Nifty taken a support of 10 exponential moving average levels and witnessing a buying from those lower levels and close above previous day high. Overall, yesterday advanced decline ratio was positive. For the coming trading session, if Bank Nifty sustains above 43,800 levels, then we believe further 1,000 points rally is expected. Overall, for the Bank Nifty also view is bullish towards 44,800 and 45,000 levels. One can use buy on decline strategy for the index. And overall for the Bank Nifty, 43,200 to 45,000 should be the range for the index. On the derivative front, Nifty future witnessed a long unwinding to the tune of 0.29%, followed by the decrease in the open interest. PCR is also declined from 1.14 to 1.07 levels. Major call writing was witnessed in 19,550 call option, and put writing was witnessed 19,300 put option. On the Bank Nifty futures short covering to the tune of minus 0.98, followed by the decreasing open interest. PCR in the Bank Nifty gained from 1.10 to 1.20 levels, still adding to the strength. So major call writing has now shifted to 44,500 call, while 43,600 put option has a witness of put writing. On FII front, FII added the long SPY on 989, net short by 1,46,381. So still ratio is at 20%. On the cash front, FII sold 497.21 crore, DI about 700.28 crore. On the long build-up front, yesterday witnessed a long build-up in IOC, ONGC and Trend. Short build-up Apollo Tyre, Bata India and Bank of Baroda. That's it from my end. Now I will hand over to Vishal sir for further research update. Thank you and over to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning, team. So starting up with a couple of updates. So first is on Navin Fluorine. On a positive side, the company received a communication from the Pollution Control Board, that is a revocation of its earlier closure of the direction of closure of its plant, that is industrial plant in GIDC Dahej. I mean, overall, this notification is positive for Navin Fluorine, and we currently have a buy rating on the stock with the target price of just a second, with the target price of 4,625. Next thing, a couple of results. First, I'll start with the positive set of results released. First is on the Delhi Buildcon. If you look at company, EBITDA margin is maintained at around 12%, which has been major concern. And in this quarter, company has received an order inflow, which its peers, they have been lagging in terms of receiving a fresh set of inflow as the company is moving away from road sector. All in all, I think if you look at the valuation wise, it's again remain comforting, and we have a buy rating on the stock with a target price of 410. Next positive result is from Prince Pipe. The Prince Pipe has reported number which has been better than what we or the street was estimating. And if you look at revenue for main positivity in Prince Pipe has been on the margins front. And the margins has improved sharply, and EBITDA margin was roughly like 16 percentage point up on Y&Y basis, and that is pretty positive for the company. And if you look at, apart from that, the finished volume growth was around 8% on Y&Y basis, and this is primarily driven by plumbing and SWR segment. Company is doing a con call, but I think all in all, with the positive set of commentary and improvement in EBITDA margin, we have a buy rating on the stock with a target price of 798. Next is on Shree, a positive set of results. If you look at company has reported a EBITDA per ton, which is around 1060, which is higher than what the peers like Ultratech had they reported. And on a revenue front, the revenue was up by 21% on Y&Y basis, and EBITDA margin has also been maintained as what the company has reported. Company is doing a con call. We'll update more, but I think within the cement pack, one thing that we are noticing is volume growth has been pretty strong, and second is price hike which the industry has taken in the last 3 to 4 odd weeks. So that has been maintaining. So that bodes well for the cement sector. Given the valuation and the growth trajectory, our preference is in the cement pack ACC and then Ultratech. Then coming on a couple of neutral set of results. First is on IRCTC. So IRCTC has reported a revenue growth of 13% on a sequential basis, and company catering margin has also improved by around 60 basis point. If you look at from numbers point of view, then in this EBITDA margin, the margin improvement has been pretty strong, and that way it's positive. Now, if you look at apart from that, company in the long run, we are expecting company's revenue and profitability to improve. That is for IRCTC, and we currently have a buy rating on the stock, and we'll update more post the earnings call. But all in all, I think it's number wise, it's overall it has been neutral on IRCTC. Now coming to a couple of results which has been a little bit on the negative side. First is on Rolex ring. So Rolex ring, if you look at particularly on the margins front, there has been a bit of weakness. Company has reported a EBITDA margin which is around 21%, and the PAT actually came lower than an estimate around 47 odd crore. When if you look at the number wise, it has been not that comforting, and but I think only positive in the company is the outlook, which is the company is catering to segments in the export side. And in the last 2-3 weeks, we have seen the commentary of US, and it has been kind of maintaining interest rates trajectory as they are not seeing recession. So that will bode well for the exporters like Rolex. Next is on Harsha Engineering. Numbers wise, again, weak set of numbers. Revenue growth was around 5% on Y basis. EBITDA margin came lower than an estimate, around 10 odd percent. Now, overall demand outlook for Harsha has weakened in the last 6 months, going to sluggish overseas condition, which is critical point. But as things improve, that what we have said in Rolex, so that will pose positive even for the Harsha Engineering. In the note that we have published, we have maintaining our rating of hold with a revised target price of 430. Next, in terms of negative result, has come from Moltech Packaging. And Moltech Packaging, if you look at a revenue EBITDA PAT front, it was below what we were estimating. Absolute revenue has declined by roughly 7% on Y&Y basis, and EBITDA has went down roughly 5.5% on Y&Y basis. Now, net profit decrease is sharp as there has been a bit of higher interest and depreciation. All in all, I think if you look at number wise, it's not bodes positive in for Moltech Packaging. Our rating will be reviewing it, but it could be a negative in the trading session. Yeah, so that's all from my side. Over to you, team.
Thank you, sir, and good morning, everyone. So, starting with some further updates, Reliance Industries is seeking to raise as much as $2.4 billion via rupee-denominated bonds. The base size of the sale is 100 billion rupees with an option to retain subscriptions worth another 100 billion rupees. The 10-year-old bonds will be auctioned on Thursday and are rated AAA with a stable outlook by rating companies like CRISIL and Carriage. Next update is on Power Grid, where the company posted a consolidated net profit of rupees 3,781.4 crores during the second quarter. The net profit was higher by 3.6% as compared to rupees 3,650.3 crores, which was reported during last year. Sequentially, the net profit was up by 5% against rupees 3,597.1 crores, which was posted in the first quarter of the current fiscal year. Next update is on Interglobe Aviation, where India's largest airline, Indigo, anticipates grounding at least 35 planes in the upcoming March quarter due to a power metal issue with the Pratt and Whitney engines. This adds to nearly 40 aircrafts already, which are grounded for other engine related issues. With a fleet of 334 planes at the end of September month, the airline is expected to encounter capacity constraints in the March quarter despite the ongoing efforts to address the situation. So, a slightly negative update for Indigo. Next update is on Zydus Life Sciences, where the numbers of the company were out on Tuesday. It overall reported a 53.2% rise in the consolidated net profit for the second quarter. Overall, the profit was driven by stable growth across its key businesses. The company had posted a net profit of rupees 522.5 crores in the same period during the last year. Revenue from operations in the quarter stood at rupees 4,368.8 crores as compared to rupees 4,005.5 crores during the last year period. Speaking of SJVN, the company on Tuesday said that it has received a letter of intent from the Uttarakhand Power Corporation for the purchase of 200 megawatt green energy. UPCL intends purchase 200 megawatt of power at a tariff of rupees 2.57 per unit from its 1000 megawatt Bikaner solar project in Rajasthan. The power generated from the project will be used by government entities either directly or through discoms. Speaking of Apollo Tires, the company posted a consolidated net profit of rupees 474 crores in the September quarter, which is 164% higher as against rupees 179 crores on a year-on-year basis. Sequentially, the net profit increased by 19.5%, while the company's revenue from operations came in at rupees 6,280 crores, which was higher by 5% on a year-on-year basis. Next update is on the rights, where the state-run railway engineering and consulting company has launched a new vertical to provide consultancy support to companies looking to enter into electric, hydrogen, or renewable fuel-based mobility operations. The company is also exploring consulting and certification services in Southeast Asia, Africa, and Latin America, as well as rolling stock export options in the neighboring countries to boost its export revenue. Next update is on Trent, where the Tata Group retail firm on Tuesday reported a nearly threefold rise in the consolidated net profit to rupees 228.06 crores. It posted a consolidated net profit of rupees 78.94 crores during the year ago quarter, while the company said in the regulatory filing that the consolidated revenue from operations was at rupees 1,982.42 crores as against rupees 1,952.74 crores compared to last year. Next numbers were of CRISIL, where the net profit was up by 2.8%, while revenue was up by 7.7% on a year-on-year basis. So overall, quite positive numbers by CRISIL. Atul Auto posted a net profit at rupees 7.1 crores, while the revenue stood at rupees 153 crores versus rupees 123 crores on a year-on-year basis. So again, positive results from Atul Auto. Deepak Nitrite posted a net profit of rupees 205 crores, while the revenue stood at rupees 1,778 crores. Speaking of Hindalco, the company subsidiary Novelis had achieved a guided operating profit sooner than expected. So it will be a positive update for Hindalco. Last update is on Hero MotoCorp, where the company is to debut in UK key European countries with electric vehicles by year 2024, which should act as a positive update for Hero MotoCorp as well. So this was all from my end. I'll now hand it over to Hitendra for further updates.
या थैंक यू शांतु एंड गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। हम इस कॉल को एक बार हिंदी में कर लेते हैं। नवीन फ्लोरिन की क्या हमें कम्युनिकेशन मिली गुजरात पोल्यूशन बोर्ड से कि उन्होंने रिवोक कर दिया है इनका अर्लियर क्लोजर डिसीजन था इंडस्ट्रियल प्लांट जो कि दहेज में था। सो ये पॉजिटिव न्यूज है नवीन फ्लोरिन के लिए। रोलेक्स के नतीजे देखे तो 320 करोड़ का प्रॉफिट पोस्ट किया है, 5% एस्टिमेट से ज्यादा था। स्टडी सेल से बेरिंग रिंग्स में एबिटा मार्जिन में भी थोड़ा सा डिक्रीज हुआ 140 पिप्स के आसपास जो कि 21% का, बट हायर प्रोपोर्शन अदर एक्सपेंसेस के चलते पैड भी थोड़ा सा हमारे एस्टिमेट से लोअर आया है जो कि 47 करोड़ के आसपास का, प्राइमरी ड्यू टू इंक्रीजिंग जो फाइनेंस कॉस्ट है उसके चलते। देखा ग्रोथ मार्जिन देखे तो 130 पिप्स से हाईएस्ट है जो कि 48% के आसपास है। नेक्स्ट हर्ष इंजीनियरिंग रिजल्ट्स हमारे एक्सपेक्टेशन के बिलो थे, निराशाजनक थे। प्रॉफिटेबल मैट्रिक्स पे भी बहुत दबाव था। रेवेन्यू से 5% से ग्रो हुए, ओवरऑल बैटर सोलर सेगमेंट से आते हुए दिखा। एबिटा मार्जिन में भी हमें थोड़ा प्रेशर आते हुए दिखा जो कि 10.4% है, प्राइमरी लोअर था ग्रॉस मार्जिन से जो कि 42% था, एज वेल रूरल रेट 46 से 48% चल रहा है। ओवरऑल डिमांड आउटलुक हर्षा की वीक लग रही है। पिछले 6 महीने से स्लगिशनेस दिख रहा है मार्केट सेगमेंट में। कंपनी ने डरा के 60 और 65% रेवेन्यू इंडिया के बाहर से और जीरो पॉलिटिकल प्राइसेस और हाई एनर्जी प्राइसेस के चलते शार्प इंटरेस्ट रेट्स की वजह से भी थोड़ा सा डिमांड डिपट रह सकता है। सो हमें हमारे ईपीएस को थोड़ा सा लोअर डाउन करके 430 किया प्राइस टारगेट। बिलेबल कौन के भी नंबर्स हैं, नंबर्स हमारे लोअर देन एस्टिमेट से 4% के आसपास। रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ था 7% का, एबिटा ग्रोथ था 12% का, वाई वाई पे लोअर एम्प्लॉय ऑपरेटिंग कॉस्ट के चलते पैट में नियर 1.1 बिलियन का प्रॉफिट देगा जो कि 87% और 44% हायर था ड्यू टू इंक्रीज इन अदर इनकम के चलते। और रिपोर्टेड ऑर्डर बुक देख रहे हैं तो 240 बिलियन के आसपास का था, और एम्प्लॉइज जो प्रोजेक्ट एस्केलेशन के चलते वो 15 बिलियन के आसपास का था। सीमेंट के भी नंबर्स थे, हमारे नंबर्स आए जो हमारे एस्टिमेट्स के इनलाइन ही थे कंपेयर टू पीएस के साथ। और अगर हम देख रहे हैं तो रेवेन्यू 45.8 बिलियन का था जो कि 21% हायर था बैक बाय वॉल्यूम। उसका बेटा मार्जिन देखा जाए तो 19% हायर था, बेटर 14% से। और Q2 को देखा जाए तो पैट दिख रहा है तो 4.9 मिलियन का है जो कि 169% हायर है। रिलेशन में रिमेन फ्लैट थी क्यू ऑन क्यू बेसिस पे, और 10% हायर था वाई ऑन वाई बेसिस पे। आईआरसीटीसी के भी नतीजे हम देख रहे हैं। 13% सिक्वेंशियल राइट देखा गया इंटरनेट टिकटिंग में, और 13% क्वार्टर राइज देखा है। टूरिज्म बिजनेस में पार्शियली ऑफसेट किया 9.5 18.7 डिक्लाइन जो केटरिंग और इनका जो रेल नीर का रेवेन्यू। एबिट मार्जिन में भी इंप्रूवमेंट आया 313 बिप्स का जो कि 35% के आसपास का है। और इसमें मेनली जो था हायर ग्रोथ टिकटिंग रेवेन्यू के चलते जो 260 बिप्स का जंप आते हुए दिखा, और मार्जिन पे 100 बिप्स के आते हुए दिखे गए। होल्टेक पैकेजिंग के भी नतीजे देखे, नतीजे निराशाजनक ही थे हमारे एस्टिमेट्स के। सारे एस्टिमेट्स और पैरामीटर्स के नीचे थे। रेवेन्यू और पैट भी हमारे दोनों नीचे आए गए। 12% और 12.4% के आसपास था, और 19.6% का पैट दिखाया गया। रेवेन्यू 7% डिक्लाइन हुआ था जो कि वाई वाई बेसिस पे था, जो कि 1704 मिलियन का। एबिटा डाउन हुआ 5.6% जो कि 321 मिलियन का है। और नेट प्रॉफिट डिक्रीज हुआ 20% के आसपास जो कि 157 मिलियन का है। प्रिंस वेब के भी नतीजे देखेंगे। नतीजे हमारे एस पार थे एस्टिमेट्स के साथ। रेवेन्यू फ्रंट पे देखे जाए तो हमारे सब पास किए गए जो कि पैरामीटर्स के ऊपर है। नेट प्रॉफिट इंक्रीज हुआ 14% का, 51% का बेटा में भी चल पाया। और रेवेन्यू जो ग्रोथ है वो 566 मिलियन का जो कि 3% हायर का। बेटा देखा जाए 942 मिलियन का है। बेटा मार्जिन जो है वो 1613 पिप्स का जम देखा गया है। 16% का बेटा में देखा है, क्योंकि अच्छा है। नेट प्रॉफिट देखा जाए 706 मिलियन के आसपास का है। और इन्होंने जो एक वो अभी का जो एक प्रोजेक्ट है वो न्यू कंस्ट्रक्शन का, वो जो इंटीग्रेटेड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग फैसिलिटी बना रहे बिहार में, वो ऑन ट्रैक है। और क्योंकि पेनिट्रेशन करेगा ईस्ट मार्केट की तरफ भी, इनको थोड़ा फोरे करने को बनेगा। और फेज वाइज इम्प्लीकेशन करेंगे एमटी पाइप और फैसिलिटी और प्रोडक्शन ऑफ टैंक्स के लिए भी रहेगा। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है अपोलो टायर्स के। अपोलो टायर्स के नतीजे देखे गए तो नेट प्रॉफिट देखा 474 करोड़ का था जो कि 165% है, जो कि 180 करोड़ दिखा है सेम है लास्ट ईयर में। अगर हम देख रहे हैं सिक्वेंशियली में तो हमें 20% का ग्रोथ दिखा है, जो कि 400 करोड़ 397 करोड़ से जम हो गया 477 का। तो दोनों पैरामीटर्स पे प्रॉफिट फ्रंट पे अच्छा दिखाया गया है। कंपनी के रेवेन्यू देख रहे हैं तो 6280 करोड़ थे जो कि 5% हायर था 5956 जो कि ईयर ओवर पीरियड में। राइट्स ने भी एक नया वर्टिकल लॉन्च किया जो कि कंसल्टेंसी सपोर्ट कंपनीज को प्रोवाइड करेगी, जो कि इलेक्ट्रिक हाइड्रोजन रिन्यूएबल फ्यूल बेसिस पे मोबिलिटी ऑपरेशंस के लिए रहेंगे साउथ ईस्ट एशिया और अफ्रीका एंड लैटिन अमेरिका रोलिंग स्टॉक बेसिस पे ये बूस्ट करेगी उनके रेवेन्यू के लिए। टाटा ग्रुप के भी नतीजे देखे गए, ट्रेंड बेसिकली 3-4 राइज देखा गया, नेट प्रॉफिट जो 228 करोड़ कंपनी ने पोस्ट किया, कंसोलिडेटेड नेट प्रॉफिट 79 करोड़ का ट्रेंड था, और कंसोलिडेटेड रेवेन्यू देखा जाए तो 2982 करोड़ जो कि 1952 करोड़ का ईयर ओवर पीरियड में। प्रेजेंट के भी नतीजे नेट प्रॉफिट 3% हायर है जो कि 152 करोड़ का है, और रेवेन्यू 8% हायर है जो कि 735 करोड़ का है। दीपक नाइट्रेट के भी नतीजे देखे गए, 205 करोड़ के आसपास का प्रॉफिट देखा गया, 175 का पॉइंट था, और रेवेन्यू देखा जाए तो 1780 करोड़ के आसपास का रेवेन्यू है जो कि 1894 का। हिंडल हीरो मोटोकॉर्प के लिए न्यूज कंपनी डेवलप करने वाली अपनी की यूरोपियन कंट्रीज के अंदर एक इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल 2024 में। एंड या इंटरग्लोब के लास्ट अपडेट है, इंटरग्लोब के लिए उन्होंने ग्राउंड के 35 प्लेन्स को जो कि अपकमिंग मार्च में ड्यू टू पावर मेटल इशू के चलते पीएनडब्ल्यू इंजन्स को, और नियरली 40 एकर्स ऑलरेडी इनकी ग्राउंडेड है, इंजन रिलेटेड है, तो इनकी जो फ्लीट्स है 334 अभी सितंबर मंथ में दिखाई गई है। सो थोड़ा सा ऑनगोइंग के चलते एड्रेस उनको सिचुएशन करने में तकलीफ आ सकती है। सो दैट्स इट फ्रॉम माय एंड, थैंक यू फॉर द मॉर्निंग ऑन कॉल, यू मे नॉट डिस्कनेक्ट।